Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Williams!
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That'll be a corner.
Bilbao with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Porto are looking to go forward now. Knocks it out wide. Iñaki Williams.
He's having a go! He's delivered all right!
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Bilbao gain their reward with an early goal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Linton.
Elneny.
And it's Elneny. And Williams. And here's Nico Williams. Williams. Casemiro. Agahawa. He's not got that quite right. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Kyle Walker.
And it's Elneny. Now it's Eze, and the through ball. Now it's Williams. Caught offside that time. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Luc de Jong. Over to the other side. Now try to spin that positively. That's rather hopeful.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He rises! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Elneny. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And it's made its way to him. So much time and space here. It is a corner. Bilbao have their second corner now. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Passing nice and neat. Agahawa. This looks promising. He might be in here. Big chance. One-on-one. Takes a shot. They've done it. Porto are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
After 28 minutes is...
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Passes short and sharp. That's tidy. And it's Elneny. Very nicely done. And here's Iñaki Williams. Casemiro powering forward here. And it's dealt with by the out-rushing keeper, Kyle Walker.
There they go, hunting again.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Hard to tell what he's thinking here, Peter. Surely the shot's not on, is it?
Decent hit from there. Kivior. Now Varela. Agahawa. And this is Luke de Jong. And he's lost his man here. Goal! Porto! And the comeback is complete.
The goal scorer for Porto after 35 minutes is...
Porto take the lead.
26.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Iñaki Williams. Now then, the ball's come loose. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Elneny. Nico Williams. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, no joy this time. Porto looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Stood up well to him there. It's just beyond his reach. Foyt. Foyt. Paredes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Eze hurtling down that right flank. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
The pass has gone astray. Vencedor. Elneny. Now Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. Now it's come to nothing. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Iñaki Williams is the guilty party there. Tries from distance.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Porto come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
And a quick
The
announcement
midway
today
point of the
that
game.
memorabilia
Well, what a
from
half.
today's match
It's
is
been
now on
pulsating
sale
and
in the
totally
stadium.
absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Porto are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bednarek. Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nico Williams. Driving through the middle.
Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Perez. Romero. And it's Varela.
Nicely weighted ball.
That's a nicely shaped ball.
And that has been clubbed away.
Not the most accurate pass.
He's having a hit! And that certainly packed a punch.
Plays it in low. Varela.
Challenged. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Corner number 3 coming up. Kivior can get...
And he's had a hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
De Jong
Has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Elneny. Out towards the flank.
Eze.
Great chance! And that is quite wonderful! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. You were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
332. This is quite a battle.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Now it's Agahawa. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Always onto this. Now there's a fine ball. Shot, surely! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Romero tries.
He's going for goal!
It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Tried the volley, but no.
Boyro really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Defending of the desperate variety. And the finish!
Porto have the chance to go the other way. And it's Luc de Jong. Joelinton. El Neni. Pass somewhat off target. Williams.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there.
Out of play for a throw. Played in deep.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Decent progress down the left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Eze, he's found the way through.
Gets his head on it! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Perez. And here's Nico Williams. He's shifting through the gears here.
Can he finish? And for a moment, time stood still.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence.
Could be danger here.
Well, that is one way to stop him.
That's Agahawa. Joelinton.
Porto really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Williams.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's fabulous. An instinctive delivery. He's gone for goal! Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Varela. Kivior.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
And that's not going to reach.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Vencedor. Played out wide.
Luke de Jong.
Agahawa, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Agahawa. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, cracking ball.
Substitution.
Porto can make their change now with a break in play. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Bilbao complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Perez has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Vencedor!
It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Some heroic goalkeeping.
And there goes the final whistle.
Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia.
We have already started here.
Looking tidy in possession here. Williams! Oh, what has happened here? That's the keeper's ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I like the look of this guy, Eberechi Eze, someone who has this unique swagger about him. Who would have thought that at 16 his career was almost over after a spate of rejections? I just love his dynamism and the X-factor he's got in his game.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Succumbs to the pressure. And here's Agahawa. Now it's Williams.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Casemiro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely feet, and he's found a way past. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Always onto this. Now it's Williams. He might be it.
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Casemiro. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Williams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Williams! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
he's felt that, hasn't he?
Iñaki Williams.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
He's in a great position here.
And that's a good ball.
Williams. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Varela.
Shot could be on. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Agahawa.
Played to Casemiro. Now it's Luke de Jong. Time and again they are repelled.
That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision.
He's through here. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Played towards the other side. Engages and forces him off the ball.
He is through here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Not the most accurate pass. Williams.
Now it's Luke de Jong.
Now it's Joe Linton. Vencedor. Eze.
Ooh, perfectly measured that. He's through, it's one great chance! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Williams. Joe Linton. It's a searching pass. A header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
El Neni.
Agahawa. Pass somewhat off target. Williams. Williams.
And a chance!
Varela. Agahawa. And it's Varela. Now it's Williams.
Good ball, good take. He's free, he has got
Decent chance!
and that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh no, this does not look good. Real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Casemiro. And we hit half-time. Now to review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Vencedor.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
Eze.
And the shot! In for the pieces!
It's loose now and they want to...
In he goes again! And it's there!
Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cozy.
And he shoots! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
He's had a shot! And how good was that? About as smooth as it gets. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, could be danger here.
Heading backwards.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Eze.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And this is Luke de Jong.
Boiro wins the duel this time.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Driving forward, knocks it out wide.
Here comes the cross. Tries to get it clear.
Now that looks a decent ball. And it's been played through.
Well, it looked promising for a moment,
but it came to nothing. Paredes. Williams.
great pressure, plenty of... And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this?
The attendance for this match was 60,000.
And it's Eze.
And he's in on goal.
Now it's Eze. That is great defending, so alert. Now it's Agahawa.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
That has not gone well. Now it's Williams.
And it's made its way to him.
Shawlinton.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Now it's Williams.
Face to face, big chance! It's in!
And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Casemiro. Luke de Jong. Agahawa. And here's Luke de Jong.
Williams.
Elneny.
Vencedor. Williams.
Goes for a shot!
Paredes. Now it's Williams. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net!
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over, driving through the middle.
Shapes to shoot!
Varela. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Joelinton. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Joelinton. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And the finish!
And he's decided to go for it. And that is a routine catch.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Defending was strong and firm. Williams.
Can he finish?
Brilliant from Williams.
A finish of true class!
And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Porto really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Chips it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Throw in. Varela. Eze. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And here's Iñaki Williams. Oh, that's fabulous. Eze. Oh, it's Eze. Luke de Jong. And it's Eze. Williams. Eze. He's shifting through the gears here. Now, can he find a finish?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Luke de Jong.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Williams.
No, it's not getting there. And time is up.
Porto cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
We have already started here. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think we'll see a lot of this guy, Eze. If he plays on the left, he loves to cut in on his stronger foot. But unlike a lot of wingers, he's happy to drop that bit deeper and dictate the play from central midfield too. I think it makes him a much better all-round player.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And here's Iñaki Williams.
Eze! And it's come back out to him. It's in! First blood drawn.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Bilbao break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Pepe with the clearance. Kivior. Agahawa. Boyru. And Vencedor. Elneny. Eze.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
And here's Iñaki Williams.
Chance for a shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Nico Williams really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
And yes, it's him again.
Bilbao are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pass somewhat off target.
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Kivior.
Oh, that is a good ball. He's having a go. Now, who's going to be first to this?
He'll try to keep this alive.
Oh, no, what has happened here?
Kivior. Played towards the other side.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Romero. And it's Pepe. Elneny. Now it's Williams.
Oh, nice touch. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Elneny. Linton. Time and again they are repelled. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Williams. Eze. That has not gone well. Pepe getting this one clear. Agahawa. He's in a great position here. Eze. And here's Iñaki Williams. Some really good ball movement.
Oh, not quite. And that's a goal kick. Casemiro. Looking for the run.
Now it's Williams.
Shot could be on.
Not the most accurate pass. Agahawa.
Luke de Jong. Oh, that's fabulous. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, played right into his path. Look at the space.
He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Bilbao find a position of real strength now. He's one-on-one, surely! Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Bilbao are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
This ended up in no man's land. Agahawa.
Now it's Luke de Jong. Porto ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
Now it's Eze.
He is through here.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they've got it again.
Now it's Agahawa. Aimed beyond the defence. Vencedor.
Boiro.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
Vencedor.
Oh, super ball. Luke de Jong. It's come to nothing. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
So off we go once more. So 45 minutes to turn it round. And he's running through. Now this could be a chance.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. And that's a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Foyt.
Paredes.
Now it's Williams. He's got away. Williams. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Great chance here from position A1. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage.
Has a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
And that has put paid to that. And he's found a... He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Bilbao with the corner, they're first.
Porto are looking to go forward now.
Pepe
Hurtling down that right flank.
Williams. Agahawa.
Now, can they get him away? And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Now it's Williams. Knocks it into space.
Picked out brilliantly. And the shot has fallen kindly here. It's a goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Nico Williams. Can he get it through? Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Williams. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that has not gone well. Elneny. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! Oh, almost a sixth.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Pepe. And it's Luke de Jong. And it's Casemiro. Now it's Joe Linton. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Luke de Jong. Joe Linton. Joe Linton showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking to play him in. That's a nicely shaped ball. A lot of space. Goes for a shot! Romero is there, and he can get that clear. Now it's Agahawa. Paredes does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Williams. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. It's a loose ball.
Substituição para o Porto.
Bilbao have their second corner now.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 2, número 17.
Back into the middle. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's a pretty loose pass. Linton, Jose. Porto perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Another pass, takes a shot! Looking tidy in possession here. Vencedor. Eze. Now it's Williams, looking for options for movement.
Varela.
Casemiro. Luke de Jong. Great ball if he can get there.
And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Nico Williams. And he's had a hit. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, what has happened here?
Iñaki Williams receives. Shot a goal!
Not the most accurate pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Bout of passing here, really.
Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant from Williams! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
There's the shot!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
That has ended up in no man's land.
And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper.
And that was very necessary.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's El Neni. Passing nice and neat. Big chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
He's not got that quite right. Stood up well to him there.
And we're done. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Referee has just said play on. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Wriggles his way through. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting...
A header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And we have our very first corner. De Jong is there, and he can get that clear. Tries to get it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Great feat, that.
Vencedor. Foyt. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Paredes. That has not gone well. Chooses to go cross-field. Porto are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. The pass has gone astray. Williams! And now they can clear their lines. It's a pretty loose pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Kyle Walker. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Eze. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Some really good ball movement. Looking for the run. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Joe Linton. He's gone for goal. And that will sail harmlessly past.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
These high, steep stands at Signal Iduna Park really do create an intimidating environment for every visiting side.
And already we're underway here.
Eze. He's in a great position here.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I'm going to keep an eye out for this guy, Kyle Walker, especially because his team build from the back, whether he's going to stay out wide or move into midfield and create some overloads. He's a player I hugely admire for his intelligence, his sense of positioning, and boy, can he sprint.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
Now it's Williams.
Tries to dink it through. He's in a good position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Williams. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Agahawa.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Luke de Jong. Casemiro. Now it's Joe Linton. Foyt producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kivior goes sliding in. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, just real chance! And it's a goal! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vencedor.
He is through here.
That's going in strongly.
Romero with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's fabulous. Williams! Sticks it away! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Porto are still behind as we reach out for half-time.
Vencedor.
He's had it taken off him. Luke de Jong. Linton. Oh, good ball! Tries a shot! He's hit it first time.
Ah, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart from me.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. This ended up in no man's land. So nearly the perfect ball. Casemiro.
There will be 1 minute added
Now it's
time.
Williams. He is just correct.
He's had a shot! Luke de Jong. He's on it, can he get away?
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. And we hit half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Porto really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the game has already resumed here.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Bullish header! Brilliant from Williams! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
That's good play from him.
Lovely bit of skill.
Williams.
Iñaki Williams going full steam ahead down the left flank. He's got away. And he's in on goal.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Lloris breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Boiro. Vencedor. Iñaki Williams.
Driving on and making good progress. Iñaki Williams was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Varela.
The attendance for this match was
Agahawa.
60,179.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Luke de Jong. Pass somewhat off target. Elneny.
Now it's Williams.
Now this could be a chance.
Varela.
Great defending, strong and determined. Luke de Jong. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Boiro.
Now it's Williams. Eze. Eze.
Oh, he's been caught napping. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Eze. Coming on to replace him is number 30.
Vencedor. Passes short and sharp, and it's made its way to him. Great challenge, timed to perfection.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Varela. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Iñaki Williams receives it in a good position here. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Now it's Agahawa, and he's managed to get free. Now it's Luc de Jong. Now it's Williams, and he's had it nicked away. Good ball, good take. And he's been shifted off it. He's not got that quite right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that has been cleared. Now it's Luc de Jong. No luck with that dink over the top. Luc de Jong. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Climbs up big! Luc de
There will
Jong.
be 1 minute added time.
Perez. Here's Luc de Jong. And it's Varela. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Porto suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Please be reminded that drinking is only allowed in
How
the
would you
areas
summarise
shown
what
on
we've
this
seen
map.
today
Thank you
then,
very
Jim?
much for your
Well, there was a
cooperation.
distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.